I own the two guys in the back as well. T-Man 978 Chill Review. Hello everyone, T-Man 978 reviewing Marvel Legends series, Marvel Cinematic Universe, Doctor Strange. And here he is, levitating with his spell effect right here. With these hands, you will probably never pose him in, but they are specifically looking like this. Let's get this down. He doesn't have any stand ports on his body. This is what these hands look like. They look like they're supposed to hold something, and what they're supposed to hold is that spell effect, which is on a handle like this. And it looks nice. It's detailed. It has enough color. I don't know how colorful they're going to be in the movie, but there you go with that. And of course, you will not have him with these hands on anymore. So, hold on. And here he is with his other optional hands, his spellcasting hands, which, of course, look better on him in a levitating pose right there. And the reason why I have his arm down is because this cape or cloak, as good as it looks, if you raise the arm, it raises up with his arm because of the way it's molded. And let's let you see it. It looks very good, very nice. It's kind of folded up right here, but it's covered in detail right there, which is cool. And on this side, let's take it off. It just comes right off. It even has molding on the inside, which is very nice. But let's let you get a close-up on these right here. That looks good. And let's let you see Doctor Strange up close. This is actually a separate piece. I didn't know that was going to be a separate piece. His neck looks kind of skinny, probably to accommodate for that cloak. But let's get some light in here. You can see the inside right here of his shirt molded in there. And it's actually a different darker blue to match his sleeves, which is nice. Because I believe this is probably all one piece of plastic, but they decided to color that in, or maybe it's, you know what, I think that plastic in there is the plastic that's on his neck. And hold on, as I was saying, the molding in here looks like this is his neck but painted. It's the same plastic that's on his neck but painted. You get what I mean. He has this brown detail right there, which I believe is painted. It works around to the inside too, on both arms. Of course, this is all painted on the box art. This looks a little bit more bronze, but right here is more just brown, but it's nicely detailed. You can see that this right here is detailed as well. But let's take a look at this necklace, which has, it looks like string and weaving is wrapped around there. But here's a close-up on that. Now, watch Shartimus Prime's video about the Hot Toys Doctor Strange that's coming out, and I saw that these straps are actually blue, and his boots look more like actual like work boots. These are more comic booky looking boots, and yes, he does have boot cut. I did not expect that. But let's look at his face up close, which is a really, really good likeness. I really like it. The eyes are a little bit messed up, but he does have beady eyes in real life. And I like the way his hair texture came out and the comb over right there. I did see some type of imperfection back here, but it's like a little speck that's not painted, but he still looks good overall. Before I go into articulation, I want to make sure I show off the details on this cloak a little bit better. There's stitching all the way around the edges and whatnot, and even on this side. But yeah, this cloak is very detailed. The only imperfection I have is this little piece of plastic hanging off, which I guess I can clip that off myself. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. But without the cloak on, he can look down, he can look up. Of course, he can swivel his head around. His arms can go out this far. Yeah. He can swivel right here. They can rotate. They can only crunch, and let me show that. They can crunch and get down here. Jeez. Kind of tight. But they can only crunch in about that much, if that bothers anybody. He has double jointed elbows. Of course, the hands can go in and out and swivel. He has this diaphragm joint that reminds me of the Star Wars Black Series characters that I have, or some of them. His legs, they are of course hindered by this. They can go up. And of course he has double jointed elbows. Double jointed knees. Boot swivel. This foot can kick up that high unless you tilt it first, then bring it up. And it can go back that far. And of course he has ankle pivot. And let's show you something. You could just pop that off. I did that by accident trying to get him some leg articulation. He just has that ball right there. And this is what he looks like without the cloak, his little necklace medallion thing, or anything else. And here's what you're working with right there. He does have thigh swivel. I didn't show that off. And this is my first video, I think, since the passing of Glenn Webb. Hold on. This is his widest stance with both feet on the floor without all that stuff on. And here's that widest stance again with this robe thing on. Here he is next to a Spider-Man mold, so you can see that he's not super tall, let's put it. Yes, Spider-Man is taller than him. So there you go with that. For anyone who wants to see this, here he is without that little skirt piece. And you can see him in his abdomen crunching a little bit better, or abdomen rolling right there. And these pants are like a dark blue. They look black a little bit. I don't know what it's going to look like on YouTube, but they are a really, really deep blue. Just like the sleeves right here. Here he is with Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure Wave, Doctor Strange's spell effects. I mean, maybe these work for you. Maybe they're a little bit too cartoony since he's MCU now. For anyone still watching, here's the side artwork for his packaging. Looks the same on the other side. Has that on the top. Looks like this from the front. This from the back. You see him with his astral form right there, which I don't want to pay for that. I am no longer a Build-A-Figure completionist. Here are the other characters you need to complete it, and yeah, I do not want to buy him again either. You get Dormammu. Here are his bios. And right now you can see that he's painted a little bit better right here. Like, in fact, this medallion piece right there, those little straps that I was showing off earlier are painted right there. So that does look better right there. And this is more bronze, like I was saying. So yeah, I like him. I definitely like the likeness. I'm pretty sure a customizer could wipe that paint off and put some better makeup on his face and make him look way more human, almost can get him to Hot Toys level. But what he has is good. Yeah, they skimped out on some paint down there on his buckles and whatnot, and the paint doesn't look as good as the packaging, but the sculpt work is nice, and I am satisfied with this. He has a lot of new tooling that isn't used for other characters, and the bad part about that is, depending on the character and what their tooling needs are, you have stuff like the arms not being able to crunch in well, which I don't really like. And as much as I like the cloak, I hate that when you lift the arm up, the whole cloak moves. But it's a soft plastic, so that's to be expected. But Hasbro did a good job here. I'm not going to complain too much because I do like it. But anywho, if you like this video, make sure you don't leave without giving me a like. right down there below this video. Put your screen vertical if you have to. But anyway, watch the video I have right there, or watch the video I have right there, or come back and watch the other one after you watch the other one. But anywho, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, thanks for sharing, thanks for commenting. T-Man978 out of here. Kamehameha!